name synonymous with the 2K League and a veteran we've got on the show today. I'm in the studio here with Chris and Bear to Beast. Welcome to the show, Bear to Beast. Excited to have you on. How are you feeling today?
Thanks for having me back. I hope you're having a great day. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. We just finished the season. We're in the off season now. Just moved from North Carolina to Minnesota, and it's a completely different world here in North Carolina and what I'm used to. So it's just trying to enjoy this.
Bear, there's some big news this season with some major changes in terms of 3v3 competition being influxed into the NBA 2K League. What does that mean for teams that are preparing for the season now knowing that you have 3v3 and 5v5 competition?
So just think of it as if like you're a coach.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for you.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Peterson in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, the front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Fox is out there with Halliburton. And it's Romero in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. It's LeBron with the drive. Barnes grabs the miss. Bagley against James. Bagley kicks to Fox. Halliburton outside. Over Davis. And it's Halliburton missing. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis, good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And that one is stuck right through.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
LeBron passes to Davis. To the paint, here's Peterson, and it's denied by Fox. To the inside, and Halliburton slams it in.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Peterson, defended by Bagley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Halliburton against Kuzma. And so Sacramento again turning it over. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Now here's Oladipo. Bucket is good. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Fox. after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
On a heel, he's checked in for Halliburton. On the wing, Davis. Back to Oladipo. Now Bagley. And stolen by Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Healed outside. There's the drive. Bagley trying to free himself up. Davis, the pass to Peterson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
So the Kings called timeout, their first. Ray, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him. Yes.
And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers. Passes it to Hield. They could use a bucket. Count the basket.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now, here is Young. Pass to LeBron. Going inside. He's off on that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. Outside, Fox. Over to the left wing. Pocket 6. Out that one from Nwaba.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Peterson. Inside. Young pass to Bowen. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Baseline jumper. It's deflected. On the wing, Hield. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
James in the post. Nwaba defending. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
The pass to Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Axie's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's DeLon Wright in for Fox. And the Lakers also making a change. Daniel Tice is checked in for LeBron. Here's Wright. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Bowen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Here's Peterson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold. This
down low. It's tipped. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now, here's Nwaba. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Wright dishes the heel. This one for three. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Max after the basket by the Lakers. Kept alive, McCloud. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Kuzma. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Hield outside. Again, Hield missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kuzma, right side. And it's right, sending it back.
Boy, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
.11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Oladipo misses. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Well, Thaddeus Young in his 15th.
Going out there and being the energy guy.
Right, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in that.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Bowen in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Bowen, following the basket by Buddy Hield. It's tipped. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The shot's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Kings.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Clark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Whiteside. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. Passes it to Romero. And here's Bagley. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Here's Halliburton. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David thanks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hield, and it's Fox in for Maxey. Pass to James. Fox with the steal, and they're on the break. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Daniel Tice.
Thaddeus Young.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. LeBron kicks to Oladipo. Three-pointer. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from LeBron.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
And here is Fox. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Young with the steal. Here's Bowen. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Bowen's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And James gets it to go.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Peterson's checked in. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Wright, and it goes down 2 points. Peterson's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Lakers. Young against Fox. Nwaba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Like, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Lakers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Davis against Barnes. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Right outside. And the pass to Nwaba. Here's McLeod. And he comes up with the deuce.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively. Now
here's LeBron. Nwaba defending. It's LeBron with the drive. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now, here's Fox. Caston Nwaba. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Davis surveying the floor. Over Barnes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Right, the pass to McCloud. Kicks to Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys started to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud.
Sacramento making some changes. Hield comes in for David Nwaba. And Maxey subbed in for Fox. And then for Los Angeles, Whiteside's checked in for Young. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. Here's Peterson. He has 6. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Maxey. Right outside. Pass to McCloud. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Pass to Peterson. The dish now to Whiteside. Davis kicks to Oladipo. Now the pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And it's good. 2 points. Whiteside's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from the elbow. Basket good. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Oladipo for 3. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Lakers coach Frank Vogel. Frank, what did you think about?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Halliburton is out there with Fox, and it's Romero in at the 5. Roman the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Barnes, and there's the call on James.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Lakers on D. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Halliburton for 3.
Oladipo doing a nice job utilizing his quick hands on defense, doing his best not to allow shooters clean looks.
Passes it to Peterson. Loads it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Halliburton with it. He has 6. It's stolen by Oladipo. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one drops. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Fox. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Davis. Oladipo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called by the Kings. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
On the wing, Barnes. James covering. LeBron against Barnes. Over James. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Halliburton finds Fox. And he finishes nicely on the way. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Peterson the pass to Tice. Davis dishes to LeBron. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
It's deflected.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And finished off by LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 8 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Knocked away. Pass to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
The defensive instincts of Fox, man, scrapping and clawing for every steal he can get. Great speed with his hands and feet.
And the pass to Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Fox passes to Romero.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
No good on that one. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
He gets that one. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Kings trail by 18. Healed the pass to Romero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Kings making a change here. Lights checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Oladipo's checked in. Here's Maxey. He takes it in. That one goes in. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Maxey. Bagley trying to free himself up. Maxey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Tice lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by
Tice has got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Oladipo against Bagley.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Maxey. Healed outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Oladipo. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the paint. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And that one is good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Maxey passes to Hield. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Whiteside's checked in for the Lakers.
Hassan Whiteside.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Young. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bagley, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Young looking it over. Passes to Kuzma. Down low, here's Peterson. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Kings. Bagley the pass to Maxey. Pass to Wright. Inside, Bagley, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Peterson, covered by Hield. And Young kicks to Oladipo. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Just got to do a better job of executing.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Peterson in at the one. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Oladipo, good.
How can you defend Oladipo any better than that? I mean, just exceptional at getting shots up and over the outstretched arms of the defense.
Maxey passes to Romero. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the King in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
And Davis can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Halliburton with the steal. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The three from Davis. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the dunk by James.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Woods. Sweet move. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got his first basket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The pass to Woods. Now Whiteside. Here's Ware. And they double up James. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Woods. Over Davis. Whiteside trying to break free. James, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And great, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And he can't get the first one. Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he's good on the second. The Lakers controlling the game. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Woods the pass to Gasol. Pass to Woods. Makes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Pass to Gasol. Puts it up from 7, and he makes that one.
And, you know, Gasol is used to taking on physical defenders. I mean, so good at staying with his shot regardless of the contact. That's good concentration from Gasol.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Bowen, defended by Portis. From 10 feet out, chalk up 2 there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Fox, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Here's Bowen. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. To the right side. Baseline J on the way, and the shot goes in.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Good on the three-point shot.
Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the paint. Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Bowen, defended by Portis. And it's blocked. And now Sacramento on the break. Davis kicks to Portis. Over Bowen. That's short off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Portis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Woods. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Nets the corner 3.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Anthony Davis.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And he knocks down the first one. David Nwaba is checked in for De'Aaron Fox. The Lakers also with a sub. Peterson's checked in. Good on both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Can't hit that one. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Horton Tucker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Nwaba. Passes it to McLeod. Davis with it. Gasol covering. Another three for Sacramento.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Horton Tucker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
break. Your whole crew spit for leisure. J's go.